More JRPGs on PS1 too, like Alundra. I want to see that one again. God. I'm a JRPG.
Siphon filter, that's all I have to say.
Fond memories.
So, moving on to the open forum topic of discussion. Have you guys, if you throw in your comments, you can, yes you, the viewer, can submit a topic for us to talk about. Have you guys seen the Batman vs. Superman trailer?
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my goodness.
That was so my hype for the movie in general before this trailer been kind of, I want to see it. It looks cool. And then I saw this trailer and it blew my fucking mind. Like, I'm like, wow.
I saw this trailer and
epic.
Not only am I excited for this movie now, I'm so excited for Justice League to happen.
I'm actually excited to just see the Joker stuff because if you saw...
Oh, yeah.
The thing, too, the theory, I've thought, too, is it's not the actual Joker.
Yeah.
And it's... Spoiler alert, it's Jason Todd.
It's Jason Todd.
So, the trailer pretty much almost confirmed it. Yeah. If you think about it, because if it's going to go based off of Batman's timeline where Joker dies, spoiler alert, he dies in the comics. So they established a history in the trailer to where it showed everybody's so sick of clowns, people dressed up as clowns. They made that comment, so it's confirmed that Joker was already part of the history in the lore of that movie. So all these theories of people thinking it's Jason Todd, I mean, it almost guarantees it because
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. And then you know what too, you're probably people are gonna hate me too. Then they showed the Captain America Civil War.
I can't wait. I think it looks great.
I'll be excited to see Spider-Man. That's it. I don't like
that is
okay.
That's a whole nother can of worms about Spider-Man.
Yeah. So
I almost don't even want to get into it at this point. I'm glad it's happening, but it took this long. It took getting to this point to make it happen finally.
So my whole thing, I don't like Captain America. I'm sorry.
You don't?
No, I don't. I watched the first one. I watched the first Captain America. I have not felt like watching that. What is it called? Frozen Soldier.
You didn't watch Winter Soldier?
No. I really don't have no interest in Captain America. I'm sorry. I really don't. I feel like he's kind of boring and he's a goody two-shoes.
Yes.
I don't like his character.
As far as Captain America...
As a character goes, I don't like him.
Well, you should watch that movie then because it's very, very different. It's very...
But I feel like in everything that I've seen him, though, he's
out his character so well. Everybody's
but then I watched 2, and he's still this goody two-shoes annoying guy. And that was after that one.
Yes, I mean...
I'm sorry, I'm not... I just don't like him. I don't know.
I mean, everybody's got...
Everybody, and then even with Iron Man, it's just I love... well, let me rephrase this. He's cool. I don't understand the hype for him either. Everybody's on his fucking nuts, too. It's oh, man... Robbie Downey Jr., Iron Man, the best movies ever, the best characters ever. Nobody fucking cared about Iron Man before the goddamn movies. So stop saying that I always loved Iron Man, blah, blah, blah. I know a few people like that, and that's why I don't like Iron Man, because it pisses me off. Guess what?
The movies were good, but I didn't give 2 shits beforehand.
Yeah,
exactly. At least fucking admit it.
I knew of Iron Man. I never paid attention.
Instead of some people that I know are oh, I always loved Iron Man. Motherfucker, you never said anything about Iron Man until these movies came out.
As far as the movies
go... Get the fuck off of Robbie Downey Jr.'s nuts.
As far as the movies go, it's perfect casting. I wouldn't want anyone else to play him.
Yeah, exactly. So not disregarded. He played a fucking good Iron Man. I'm not going to lie. And it would be kind of sad to see him not play as Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the fact that it's pretty much how people are, where they jump on the hype train because it was a couple good movies, and they make it sound like they're always fanboys, which that pisses me off.
I know.
People did that with
guy.
Metal Gear too, when when Metal Gear Solid 5 was announced, and these motherfuckers that were like, "Oh, Metal Gear, blah blah blah, Metal Gear was the best thing ever," and then they didn't like how the game played. They started bashing it. Like, fuck off. Like, I hate posers in games. That's my worst. I have a story. I have a story. Hear me out on this one, okay? So, I know I'm not gonna name names. I know this guy. He's supposedly this big Devil May Cry fan. Okay. Now, you know that they came out with the remake.
Yeah.
Which I loved.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I really liked that game.
That was fucking good. Let alone, don't get me wrong, I loved 4 with Nero.
Really good game.
Which I wish they would have continued that too, but then I'm glad that they made this new one. Now, this motherfucker, okay, he has not played that game. He has not played the new one, but yet people want to fucking bash that game that don't play it. I hate that's my biggest fucking pet peeve is when people start bashing the game. They've never fucking played it. This motherfucker stood right next to me and tried to bash this game that I was playing right before his eyes. He's like, "Oh, I don't like how they made Dante. Oh, this is stupid. This isn't the real Dante." I'm like, "Look, motherfucker."
I already know who this person is.
Like, this is the most that I've cared about fucking Dante. You have not played this damn fucking story. Stop acting like you fucking know, because you have not fucking played this game. So fuck off. Meanwhile, months later, he finally played it, and he's like, "Wow, this game is awesome."
Like, yeah, you dumbass.
Literally. Dumbass.
And the basic bitch award goes to
Anarchy 90. He knows who he is. I'm just not gonna name names. I'll name his gamer tag.
What was that gamer tag again?
Anarchy 90, but with X's in both the beginning and end.
Huh. If memory serves me correctly,
it's God.
I'm not. I'm only kidding.
I gotta calm myself down from that one. I got way worked up.
No. But in all seriousness, no, that game was really good. I really but I was before the game came out, I was on the same boat as I'm like, man, what did they do to Dante? But then I'm like, I played it. It's in the beginning. It way back beginning stuff. He's cool with Virgil, and you see what happens to Virgil.
It made you really like Virgil, and then all of a sudden when it did that change,
that's what I like. That's what I like about anything, with the frickin' the Daredevil series and frickin' Jessica Jones,
and now
Daredevil. Jones? I love it when people humanize villains. Oh man, shit.
That's the thing too, because I always know that he was not virile. That's a different thing.
That's
Gurren Lagann. My bad.
I would like to see Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, I would love them to continue. Even though I would want them to continue the remake that they did, they're not going to because people bashed it. These motherfuckers
very good.
Now, to go back on the posers, these motherfuckers that bashed 4, that were like, "Oh, 4 is the worst Devil May Cry, blah blah blah," and then they started bashing the DMC, where it's like, "Okay, you guys, don't like what we're doing. We'll do something totally different." And then, "Oh, you don't like that either? Okay." But then everybody's like, "Well, we loved 4. Why did you change it?" Look, you assholes. Honestly, you said 4 sucked.
I would love to see Devil May Cry 5, but Ninja Theory is amazing. They killed it. I love all their games are designed to
I would love them to continue DMC, but they're not going to, because these motherfuckers that bashed 4 are bashing this one, saying 4 is better now, and now they're confused. That's why even if you saw a Konami, not Konami, fucking Capcom. Yeah, when you saw Capcom's news thing where they asked about it, and they said that they're not working on Devil May Cry yet, because they don't even fucking know what they want to do, because these motherfuckers don't know what to do. Don't know what they want.
Yeah.
All I know is I like both games. I really wish that they would have continued DMC.
Leave it to Ninja Theory then.
Because it ended epically, and it's man, I want to know what else is going to happen.
I know.
It just ended so epically. Man, when you knew when you were about to get in that boss fight at the end, it felt so epic. It felt like a movie. The climax is coming, and it's oh man, no, don't do it, Virgil, don't do it. And then it's Oh man,
That shit was hard.
That boss fight,
Oh my.
dude. Try fucking playing on the hardest difficulty.
No.
I about wanted to cry.
I think I started because I was like, I kind of was like, oh, I've played all the other Devil May Cries. I'll start on hard.
Yeah, I'm like,
Damn it.
I wanted to cry. It was so damn hard.
I do that with like
Jesus.
every game. I'm like a veteran in the series. I'm like, I'll start on hard because I'm like, I know how this game works. Shit. Like,
But
no.
So, just to recap, fucking posers, fucking anarchy, Batman versus Superman, cool. Captain America, eh. Matt loves it.
Love it. I'm excited. It's not my favorite character.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. So that's been it for Live Violent Gaming's Gamescast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, make sure to subscribe to us down below. Also, visit our Patreon page. Throw us a couple $. You can get the whole episode early, and maybe a couple shout outs on the show and whatnot. And eventually, when we get more supporters, we'll do some like exclusive videos and shit. And also, thanks to the Facebook supporters as well. So until next time, you guys have a great one.